how much more expensive do you expect it to be to get those guys in the ring?
Well, it's expensive because his money goes up. You know, that's the reality.
Yeah. I don't know. I took a pay cut for this fight too.
Boots
gave less money for this fight.
Gave Stanionis money to get him in the ring. You know, we hear at the press conference, you know, Stanionis has wanted Boots for years. Well, who's ever heard that? Right, we never had a phone call.
This fight happened because of me. I took less money. I gave Stanionis more money to fight me.
And that's not...
That shows who really wanted to fight.
And that's not what we do or what we want to do. But sometimes as a team, you move forward collectively. And that's why these guys are great to work with. They're chasing greatness. But now, after a performance like that, no, we don't take less money, we take more money. So the other guys have got to, they'll get paid, but they have to show some ambition. It's just money, 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 money. What about trying to be number one in the division? Guys like Brian Norman, these guys, with all due respect to Brian Norman, just boxed for about $150,000 on an undercard of Michaela Meyer against Andy Ryan at the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. If we go back to the Wells Fargo now, to unify again, he will fill the whole place. 18, 19,000, unquestionably. So there's money in the pot, but you've got to show ambition as well.
Eddie, so given what you just said and the experience of setting up this fight here, who is going to be the tougher fight to make out of Mario Barrios and Ryan Norman Jr. in your opinion?
Listen, I heard that Barrios is talking about fighting Manny Pacquiao. What's all that about? Right? Brian Norman, for me, I spoke to Bob Arum during the week. He made it clear to me they want to try and make that fight. There is there's probably close to 10 times the biggest payday of Brian Norman's career to fight Boots Ennis. If you don't want to get in the ring, you might as well retire from the sport, because what's it all about? That kind of payday to fight the very best in the sport, prove yourself as a pound-for-pound great. So stop with Twitter, stop with Instagram, grow a set of balls and come and be one of the biggest fights in the sport. Wells Fargo, back end of the summer or September or wherever it's going to be when he's ready. Let's make it happen.
So they were talking about Atlanta as a potential spot for that fight.
He's just boxed on an undercard in front of about 1,200 people. This guy, you know what he said, 15,000, 12,000, 9,000 tonight, whatever it was. Come on. And that's what I said to those guys last time. Oh, we're not going to Philadelphia. Where do you think the money comes from? You know? So this is not about being disrespectful. Brian Norman's a great fighter. Don't we want to make great fights for the sport? You know? And like this guy's, he ain't losing at 47. He ain't losing at 54. He ain't losing at 60. Watch what he does over the next few years. He's going through all the divisions.
Hey. Brian Norman's father on IG said that if Brian hits Boots with the hooks that Boots got hit tonight, he will not get any response.
Who's got hit?
Brian Norman's father.
When he said that?
On IG.
Yo, Brian Norman not good.
They just build themselves up off of Boots, man. We know what happened when he came to the gym. You know what I mean? So we don't need to worry about it.
They ain't gonna do nothing but talk.
All they doing is talking.
Social media, they on a social media tour right now. They talking, they trying to build their name up off of me.
They've been doing it. That's what they've been doing.
They're not really about it. If any of y'all in here made 100,000 y'all last fight, and y'all got offered $2 million to fight me, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all gonna fight me, right? Exactly. Yeah, that's closed in the story right there. Closed case. That shows what he really about for.
But you see when Brian Norman fought the last fight, he got caught on the chin. You know what happened? Imagine if Boots hit him on the chin. He going to sleep.
Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now for your boy. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to the channel, hit the notification button. When I post it, you get it. With that being said, it's your host, F. Merritt. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. What can I say about Jaron Boots Ennis beating the brakes out of Stanionis? That's right, Jaron Boots Ennis. If you have not watched the fight, Jaron Boots Ennis handled his business this weekend. Okay, he became a unified welterweight champion, defeating Stanionis. I believe he ended him in the 6th round, into 6. Stanionis and his team decided to, call the fight off at the beginning of the 7th round. So, the post-fight press conference, you guys heard it. You heard what Boots said. You heard what Mr. Eddie Hearn said. You heard what Jaron Boots and his pops, Mr. Bosey, said. when they're breaking down Brian Norman Jr. Now, salute the team Norman. Salute to Norman Sr. and Norman Jr. Okay, WBO welterweight champion, handled his business. He just defended on the Michaela Mayer card. Jaron Ennis and his team, they kind of laughing at it because that the fight with Stanionis and Jaron Ennis could have been Brian Norman and Jaron Ennis. Okay, you heard what Eddie Hearn said, and you heard what Boots said. He made $100,000 fighting a Michaela Mayer undercard. $100,000. I offered you like what, 2.2, something like that? Come on, man. So this is my thing, right? Salute to Brian Norman. I don't know if you clout chasing or not. This is what Boots is saying. Boots said that he thinks you clout chasing. You're trying to just talk and build off of his name. Cool, great. It's time to fight. It's not time to be a title holder. You just defended your belt. It is what it is, man. It's time to fight next. If the fight don't happen next between Brian Norman and Boots, man, listen, Boots has options. Boots has a lot of options. Boots can fight T.O. if T.O.'s victorious May 2nd. Okay, so T.O.'s already said he wants to fight him. So that's money right there. Okay, maybe you can get a Mario Barrios. We don't know what Mario Barrios is doing, if he's fighting Manny Pacquiao or not, according to Mr. Eddie Hearn. There's already a rumor out there about that. We don't know what he's doing. Or Jaron Ennis can move up to 154 pounds. He can fight the Russian that has the title at 154 pounds for the IBF. So he's got options. He's a ticket seller. Wherever Bruce goes, he's a ticket seller. Okay, the Boardwalk, Atlantic City, back in Philly. But for Team Norman, hypothetically, if they wanted that fight in Atlanta, I don't think that's going to happen, sir. You don't call the shots. It is what it is, okay? And you know what? Jaron Ennis, he admitted he had to overpay Stanionis to get that fight done, okay? So he's generous with the money and giving you career high paydays. You just made $100,000 in your last fight, and I offered you 2. Why would you not take the 2? That's what's confusing about it. If it's about the money, here goes the money. If you opportunity, here goes the opportunity. Let's unify. I'm not trying to stay at welterweight forever. This is the problem in the sport of boxing. And I'm not saying who's doing this or whatever, but this is the problem. When guys really do want to fight, another guy seems like he doesn't want to fight, or another guy may have another plan. But in the media and on social media and stuff like that, they talking totally different compared to when they sit at the negotiation table. You asking for this money, here go the money. Then it's something else. Oh, I need red and blue M&Ms. Well, shit, I need a whole pack of Skittles, all red. Like, god damn. Do you want to fight or not, bro? You got a career high payday. You made $100,000 your last fight. Allegedly, Team Norman was looking at trying to go over to Japan and fight that guy. I don't know his name off the top of my head. But hell, I think if the Boots fight doesn't happen, it's smart for Team Norman. Stay active. Go to Japan. Get that payday over there. Possibly revisit the Boots fight. But listen, Boots is about collecting belts right now. He does not have time to be waiting around. The fans don't want to be waiting around for you guys. Oh, well, I ain't got time for that. He just got a second belt. We're trying to get the third belt. Let's go fight. Let's go fight. Brian Norman, you fresh. I think you knocked dude out. You just defended your title and got him up out of there, what, 2 rounds? Oh, yeah, you fresh. Boots is fresh, too. He just stopped Stanionis in 6 rounds. Hell, we can make that fight, what, August? September? Something like that? Come on, let's stay active, baby. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree with Boots. Is Brian Norman a clout chaser? Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm out.